Hello there and welcome to today's Daily Dominion. Interesting, I have the 5-2. This is a all expansions board with a there's a fair bit going on. There's not a lot of draw. The only draw card here is Sybil, which is buried underneath these other augurs, so it can be a little difficult to get to. The shy effect is a little bit of plus draw. It's also tied to this pile in this particular kingdom. Shy is like a, caravan-esque thing almost. I don't know how to describe it, but it, a start of turn draw, not a lot. But it also requires you to lose one of these from your hand, which at least early on you may be interested in playing them. So it's a little bit of a, it's not a huge boon here. Benefit. These are the boons. So the 5-2 does open up an option for me, which is just to try idols. There's not a lot going on here. That'll probably mirror what the bot is doing pretty closely. You could take idols, and if you get an artisan, then you can get more idols, which could be a little nice. The trash in here is not great. There is some. And then there's not really much in the way of Vault VP. There is Farmer's Market, but not a huge amount. I'm a little tempted to do the money thing, though. Of course, I kind of hate giving up the deck control. But it's certainly competitive, if not the best thing. I mean, the best thing probably is like scrap opening into trying to get through these and getting peddlers as you go. But it's not going to be fast. I'll try the idle thing. This may not pan out. AI also has it, which actually doesn't make me feel super great about it, but anyway. AI buys advance. Okay, that's probably not the play there. Hamlet is pretty nice because you can advance it later on. Like if I had this hand with Hamlet, I would just advance it, no question. If I draw it with idle, it's going to be a little bit tougher, but we could still buy a scrap or an herb gatherer, honestly. The herb gatherer can play idols, which is kind of nice. Okay, we're gonna hit 6 here anyway. They must have got Sky's Gift. Okay, this is okay turn for them. I'm gonna play shy here. There's like some worlds where you want to play the herb gatherer, but here I'm pretty happy to just draw a little more. I don't know if plus buy is really going to help me, and there are some boons that could be of benefit by keeping the estate, so I'm tempted to not do that. I don't think I'm going to use the buy, so yeah, we could put the herb gatherer right back on top and get the shy again. That's pretty nice. I'm gonna try and do the cursing stuff, so okay, so I'm gonna get an artisan and I'm just gonna top deck it and then buy another, or not gain an idol and top deck and buy another idol. And this one here, this time I'm not gonna do the shy. It'll discard my deck, the herb gatherer. I'll get to play an idol. Okay, we gain a, let me think. Yeah, we should probably do this. I mean, the other option is to get a gold. I'm gonna get a second Herb Gatherer. Sure, we can go ahead and rotate this now. I don't think it matters a whole lot. And if we do ever have collision on the Herb Gatherers, we can just play one of them as shy and use the other one for their on play, which is nice. So we have a lot of idols, which is fine. What should I top deck? AI probably gets the last idol here, but Earth's Gift's already gone, so keeping that isn't a huge deal. Okay. I was thinking, I mean, obviously I could have played for a better chance of getting, I mean, actually do shy here just because this is such a bad hand. Well, this was pretty unfortunate draw, but not a lot we can do. I'll go ahead and take a guide. This is going to double curse, which is nice. So we're not going to shy here because this is a guaranteed idle play. That's a nice boon. Do we want to flip these? Probably not. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, they're like a reasonably good artisan target at this point, the sorceresses. On the other hand, we're going to be cursing a lot more anyway, so I don't know if we want... AI has an artisan now. I don't know who benefits, I guess, more from this. I'm going to say me, but I could be wrong about that. We get a Wind's Curse here. Or Wind's Hex, I guess they call it. I don't know what they call it. This is not friendly. This is pretty harmful to us. This is a bad shuffle to trigger. Obviously, we have a lot of idols out. The good thing is we do have like River's Gift, and then eventually we can draw a those Winds Gone. Flame we'd still like to trash. I'm gonna not discard. Okay, we get another bad boon. Or at least it was bad for us there. Should probably just take gold. That was unfortunate. That was unfortunate also. Yeah, I'm gonna filter it here because there's a better chance of getting, yeah. So we end up with something quite nice. Again, there's not really any reason to, I guess we could have gotten, no, there wasn't really any reason to get plus by there. So that worked out pretty well. Okay, they're using that, so we could just toss this hand. Though we kind of, it may be better to save it for a worse hand than this. Let's just do the Herb Gatherer. This is pretty close to a problem, yeah. No, I don't do it. We will go ahead and trash the estate. There's maybe something to be said for not doing that, but I'm gonna flip it because I'm gonna buy a Sybil now. This we will guide. Our draws haven't been great. Actually, I really shouldn't. The draws have been pretty fine as far as draws go. I guess we'll top deck a silver and bottom deck a copper. We're gonna be able to buy a peddler probably, which isn't super valuable, but I mean, we might as well play all the idols. We could put the Hamlet down somewhere. Okay. Not a great boon. This boon's okay. I guess I should have got plus buy. I would have had enough here for no, not quite actually. No, it would have worked. Yeah, we would have had the plus buy. That's okay. We've got quite a points lead now. I think it's fine for us to fight on these as well. At this point, we already have the 3 provinces. If we're just gaining duchies at a decent enough clip here, we'll still win. I don't think the AI is going to be particularly good at... should we... Let's try the shy, because I was going to say, I think there's another herb gatherer down in here. This is a really bad boon. Again. But it doesn't matter. It's just, I keep getting the shuffle triggering boons after I play the herbal or the herb gather at the bottom of my shuffle with a whole bunch of idols in play. This is already guaranteed province if we just take the idol, so. There's another not Goodwin's gift. All right. Preborn deck. Though the boons, getting boons can be fun. I like boons a lot. Idol is not the most fun boons card ever, but it's okay. Yeah, so we just bought idols, bought artisan. We ended up playing with some of the actions though. The herb gatherer did some nice stuff. The herb gatherers were nice. The civil didn't do anything really. The hamlets didn't really do anything. There's always a chance that we kind of had a turn where there would have been, where it would have made sense to get a peddler, but, and I had a couple where it would have been okay, but I passed up on it. I don't know, you know, there is a deck, right? There's a thin deck that you can play with the scraps. But I don't know if it's getting cursed how well it survives. Against like a deck, I mean, it would work maybe okay against another 3-4. But against a 5-2 where I hit artisan on the second shuffle, like I'm cursing relatively quickly here. And the curses are really bad for that deck. But I mean, if it gets control, it should win. It'll have sufficient payload to make up differences, I think. So not the kind of deck I'm necessarily looking to play, but worked out all fine. Wasn't particularly close at any point. So hope you enjoyed this idle game, and I will see you all tomorrow. tomorrow. Was this 30? Do we get to 30? Hey, look at that. We get to 30. There we go. I don't remember. So from the very start, I think I have had a streak that was longer than this. Though I think part of it was during the time of silence. And also I think part of it came, there was like a bug some point. I mean, early on there were some times where these counts were just not correct at all. I still don't know that these counts are correct, but where the streaks got messed up and where there's a day I had a crash where I think I replayed it later and I won, but it was not counted. Anyway, I think I've done 30 before, but not much beyond it ever. And it may have just been in the 20s. So we'll see how far we can push it. But again, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all tomorrow.